atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the Washington Nationals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Pittsburgh Pirates.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Dariel Cepin will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. Anthony Rendon will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the League Championship Series.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on a fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Eugenio Suarez will take his first cut to the ball game here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Andrew McCutcheon will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. And that's in there for strike one.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
And he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Pedro Alvarez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Therefore it is Revere. 1 away. Bryce Harper will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
Here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out. And it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here. So he's pitched him smart so far.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Full count pitch on its way. Fouled back. The next 3-2. Swing and a line drive to left. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Neil Walker will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now he'll step off. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Delman Monahan steps in now. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. And that's out number 2. Jordan Zimmerman will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Anthony Rendon will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dariel Cepin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. 1 away. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The next 0-2. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Polanco has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Andrew McCutchen will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Hammered the other way to deep right field.
You're going.
Oh, but it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the top of the scoreboard. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And McCutchen is into third base with a triple. Pedro Alvarez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there. And that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Bryce Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Wilson Ramos will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Polanco is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Walker will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Delman Monahan will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And a step off. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Halfway home, still no score. Dariel Cepin will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Jordan Zimmerman will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Anthony Rendon will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And a ball 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
The knuckleball's his out pitch, but it misses 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. Andrew McCutchen will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now here it comes. Right field. Polanco is in his tracks now. And he's got it for the first out. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Wilson Ramos will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
The catcher, number 40.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Grounded, foul. The 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Neil Walker is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count is starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 2-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 one more time. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. John Jason will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
From your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 1-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.